This is an origami moon and star, and I'm going to teach you how to make it. Let's begin. Here's what you're going to need. One piece of origami paper, ideally bigger than 6 by 6. At least no smaller than 6 by 6. A stapler, some stick glue, and a pair of scissors. So the first fold you're going to make is, one fold diagonally right down the middle. I'm going to make this fold with the white facing up because we're going to make the moon white and then the star will be pink with the remaining paper we have after we cut. If you have yellow origami paper, where it's yellow on one side, white on the other, that might be even cooler, where you make the moon white and then the star yellow. All right, flip the paper over, and another diagonal fold. All right, and then you're going to take this edge here and fold it to this center line right here. Hassan, I gotta get this right. All right, now the same with the other side. Fold this right edge to this center line. All right, then open it up and do the same with the other side. So this other corner, left edge to the center. Then right edge to the center. All right, flip the paper over, and another diagonal fold. Right where this fold is, this corner, this V right here, you're going to make a vertical fold up here. So you want to line the edge with itself right here. This line should be vertical and the fold should be as far as this V. Same thing here, you see these crease marks here where it makes a V. Fold vertically to that mark, whereby these edges line up as well. So you'll now cut at this crease that you made. And now the other one. All right, so now we have the template for the moon. I also just realized the moon will be pink, so which means the star will be white, because I've been folding it backwards. But that's okay. You're going to now add glue to this entire side. And now, where you've already made your creases, fold it in. Adding the glue helps because we're going to make a lot of folds in the opposite direction, so this way nothing comes apart. Typically in origami, you wouldn't really use glue, but this is going to make our lives a little bit easier. And you don't have to. If you don't have glue, you don't have to do this part. But this is going to keep everything together and make your life a whole lot easier. All right, once you have it all glued up, flip the paper over and fold up like this. Then unfold, fold up to the center, unfold, do the same with the other side, up to the center, unfold, fold the point up to this third line here, just like that. Unfold, fold this corner up to this first line, the crease you just made, unfold, flip it over, fold your point up to this second line here. All right. Unfold and fold that little corner up. All right. Now, a few more folds. We're going to take this edge and fold it to this edge, all the way across like this. And you want to make sure the edges line up. Don't go like this. Don't go like this. Make sure this edge lines up with this edge. Just like that. Then you're going to fold to that halfway line you just made. All right, then do the same with the other side. Fold to the halfway line. All right, now you have these diagonal folds. Take the other edge, fold it to this edge, making sure the two edges line up. Crease these with your nails. Make these creases nice and sharp. Every crease that we've done so far should be nice and sharp because these will help in the final step, which is the hardest step, which is creating the shape. All right, same thing. Flip it back around. Fold up to that center line that you just made. All right, and now we are ready to start folding the moon itself. Start with the corner. Should be nice and easy because you've made all the creases already. They should almost start folding in on their own. Then we'll take the second layer, fold these inward. Just make sure to press the corners a little bit. And you'll take the third layer, fold these. All you're doing is folding the diamonds in on the creases that you have already made. All right, now just press those creases in. Make sure all the corners are nice and sharp. Don't forget these right here. Fold this one out, and fold this one out. This is a pink moon, which you might be wondering, Brother Hassan, the moon's not pink. Look again, and then you might be right. Anyways, you've made your moon. These points close in pretty far, but once you start opening it up a little bit so it sits on itself, the points move further apart. And now it should sit kind of on its own. The weight of the star hanging here will help it. That is your moon. We are now ready to move on to the star. Now you might remember the little square that we cut out. I'm going to bring that back. Here it is. This little square is going to turn into a star. All right, now we're going to move on to making the star. This is what it's going to look like. But because this is so tiny, I'm going to make it out of a bigger paper for demonstration reasons. But the paper you want to use is that little square that you cut out of your paper when you're making the moon. So this little star, for proportions reasons, should be made out of this little square that you cut out of that corner. For demonstration reasons, we're going to use this paper. All right, let's get started. Make a fold down the diagonal. I have to get it done in 4 minutes because I have a meeting. All right, now make another fold down the other diagonal. And again, if you're using paper that is white on one side, you want the white to be up when you're doing this because we want the star to be white. Open it back up, fold it up in half. So not diagonal to diagonal, but edge to edge. Then, make sure this is creased in here. It's on the same crease that's already there. We're going to take this corner and fold it to this little, see that point right there? Take this corner, fold it to there. All right, open it back up. Take this bottom right corner, and by the way, the fold is on the bottom, the open is on the top, okay? So take this bottom right corner, fold it to this midpoint here, where the two creases meet, this intersection. So you bring that corner to there. All right, now keep it there. Fold this back over here. Line up this edge with this edge. All right, you are then going to fold this corner, this edge to this edge. So just like that. And then fold these two back. You're now going to take your scissors and cut along this right here, right where this fold is. Right, just like that. Open it back up to this. So now you have it in half. See, so here, look, you have now made a pentagon because the star is 5 points, so we needed to get to this point. Keep it folded in half. First cut will be right here, only about 1/3 of the way in. Yeah, it should be good. Right here, 1/3 of the way in. And this one, get in between and fold, cut about 1/3 of the way in. Open your pentagon back up. And now these folds are where you're going to fold in to make the star. But before that, these midpoint creases in between the two cuts, fold all the way to the center. You're just preparing these creases. All right, you got one there, another one there, another one there, another one there, and then right there. All right. Just fold them back and forth a little bit. Make sure it's like you're flipping a book. Flip, flip. Flip, flip. Just make sure all the creases are there. Open it back up. Flip it over to the colored side. Fold in where you have made your cuts. Now, I will say these cuts are a little bit short. But that's fine. Just make sure they come to a point at the very end. See, so fold in as much as you can, basically, and make sure they come to a point. All right, flip it back over. Fold them back in on those creases you made earlier. And you have your star. Here's the moon. And now I'm going to show you how to put it together. All right, so you take your star that you've made. This part you might need your parents' help with. So easier would be to use a twisty tie, but you can also use a staple. Turn the staple over. You might need your parents' help with this. Open the staple just slightly. All right, just like that. Then, and be very delicate when you do this because origami paper is quite thin. You're going to want to poke, this is basically going to act as a hook. You're going to poke it through. That crease right there. Oh. All right, close it back up. You're going to poke it through. Right where you want it hung. Just like that. And that is an origami moon and star.
Looking for more fun activities? Check out the Muslim Treehouse.
Twice a week, we have live programs with over 5,000 Muslim kids from all across the world. The best part, you can pay whatever you want to join. Don't miss out. Go to noorkids.com/treehouse and join us.